Alright, what's going on guys, it's Daz here and welcome back to the channel. Today guys, we are going to be looking at some tips to get you guys into the top 5% to unlock the champion card. So if any of you guys have noticed, obviously you can't really miss it. The champion card here is an offer of a prize if you make it in the top 5% of either of the championship leaderboard or the Nitro leaderboard, which you can see on the top here. Now, at first, this may look a little bit daunting and a little bit scary because the top 5% really sounds like the cream of the crop, the creme de la creme. The top players in the world are only going to get this card. But I'm here to assure you guys that it's much easier than you might think. So I am actually in the top 5% of both the championship leaderboard and the Nitro leaderboard. I actually made it into the top 5% of both. One was actually unintentional. The Nitro leaderboard was actually a complete accident. I didn't realize I was. The championship leaderboard, I actually purposely went out of my way to make sure I was in the top 5%, not knowing that I was already in it in the Nitro leaderboard. So it's not like the top 5 people or the top 50 people. It's a really high number of people, which gives you guys a much higher chance of actually making it in the top 5%. So if you look down the very bottom where you see my PSN name, Darcy's channel, you'll see the number below that, 435984. That is the total number of players that you need to be in the top 5% of. And if I do a quick calculation here, also, a little note on that as well, is that number constantly goes up. Every hour, every couple of minutes, that number is going up and up and up, making the number of the top 5% a larger number. So for example, if I go 435 into my calculator here, 984, and I get 5% of that, 5% of that is 21,799, so 21,800. So as long as you are in the top 21,800 players in the championship leaderboard, you will get yourself this card. Now, to be honest, that is not the easiest feat to achieve, but it is achievable, especially if you're good at the game and you're able to get wins online. So these championship leaderboard points are gained by playing online. If you finish at 8, you get 1 point. In 7, you get 2 points. In 4th, you get 12 points. 2nd, you get 9 points, etc. So you can accumulate these over a long period of time. You don't have to do what like Peppo here and Grant and all these guys have done and got 28,900 points, which calculates to something like 2,500–3,000 games of online CTR. Nobody has that amount of time. Nobody has that time. These guys, I don't know if they have no responsibilities, or if they stream the game for work, or they're pro players, I have no idea. But nobody has this time in their general day-to-day life. But the championship leaderboard is only something that you can do if you are decent at the game and you really want to go for it that way. But the Nitro leaderboard is something that I'm here to talk about. It's extremely achievable for absolutely everybody. So you'll see here I'm in the top 31,999. But if you notice, the number on the bottom here is a much larger number than the championship leaderboard. There is actually a larger number of people going for the Nitro. And that makes it so that the number again is extremely high for you to get into. So just a quick calculation here. 115. 2295. If we get the top 5% of that, the top 5% is 57,000 at the moment, 614. Again, that number is rising every couple of minutes, every hour, every so often. So that number goes up really high and it's moving every day, giving you more room to maneuver into that top 5%. So top 57,500, give or take. I'm comfortably in that by 25,000 places or so. And I'm just here to explain to you guys how easily achievable this is to do. So if we go back here now and look at the Grand Prix challenges, I'm actually going to use my brother as an example. So my brother has been playing this game since it came out, like myself. But my brother doesn't actually do any of the challenges. None of the challenges. The only challenges he's ever done are the ones that he's done by complete chance. Like ones that fall into your natural gameplay of the game. For example, perform a power slide, or perform 10 trick jumps. Stuff that you're going to be doing in the game that you weren't going out of your way to achieve. You just naturally did it. Win a race. Stuff like that. Very easy challenges. But my brother realized that this card is amazing, which it is, and he wanted to get it. He wants to get involved. So I suggested that he basically put a couple of hours into the game. But what we soon realized is that the Nitro leaderboard is so achievable that you can actually do this in little to no time at all. So what I'm actually going to do is I recorded a full 35-minute video, give or take. I'll upload that and I'll put it in the description. I'm going to leave it on unlisted. So if you want to check it out, click on unlisted. I'll click on the description down below and only you will see it. There will be no live video on my channel. You will only find it in the description. So if you want to be in that select few, click that. But what I did actually is I went into my brother's account myself, and I managed to complete all of his quick challenges, all of his daily challenges, all of his weekly challenges, all of his team challenges, and 10 of his pro challenges, exactly as mine is here now. This is my account, but I managed to match my account on his account for the day. So obviously you're going to do the daily challenges and quick challenges by the day. So I did this all in one sitting, and it took me approximately 35 minutes to get through the quick and daily challenges entirely. and then another hour or two maybe to finish the pro challenges, weekly challenges, and team challenges to the point where he had absolutely everything done. But in just that one sitting of the game, and you're talking maybe 3 hours at most, that one set of challenges on the screen pushed him into the top 5% of the Nitro leaderboard. So it's not that you have to really go out of your way and play this game every single day or anything like it, but if you manage to just do a couple of challenges, like these ones here, so if you get these particular challenges done, this set of 5 here, you will actually end up in the top 5% of the Nitro leaderboard, especially if you've been getting points, or if you've been doing a couple of challenges by choice here and there, because my brother had done none. He had done none of the challenges by choice, only the ones that he'd done by accident, and just by doing this simple set of challenges, he ended up in the top 5% of the Nitro leaderboard. So my recommendation to you is, if you want that cart, go ahead and do the challenges and get yourself the Nitro leaderboard, because the thing is, most people are casually playing this game. The amount of people who are actually going to try and get this champion card is a very low number. The people who are actually trying to achieve it isn't as many people as are actually going to achieve it by accident. So the people going for it, like yourselves, the people who are watching this video, people who are looking this up online, how to get this card, looking for tips, you guys are doing it wrong if you are not going for the Nitro leaderboard. Now, don't get me wrong, if you have the time and you are good at this game, go for the championship leaderboard, but by no means do you have to go for the top 10 positions, top 100 positions. As long as you're in the top 55,000, which is a really achievable number, you will get it. So all you gotta do is do these challenges, but by all means, when you are doing them, make sure that you do use the Nitro girls. Make sure that you use, so the likes of Tana, Amy, Megumi, Liz, and Isabella. And if you have got unlocked the motorsport variant, you get an extra 15%. Also, do use the carts, the decals, anything that gives you an extra 5-10%. Your wheels, there's an extra 5% on the wheels. Paint jobs, extra 5% on the paint job. So right there now, that setup that I have there, the character I'm using, the car, the decal, the wheels, that is an extra 50% Nitro points just for racing with this character. So put aside all of your I love Crash Bandicoot, or put aside all of your I want to use Dingo Dial. Use the motorsport girls and get yourself to that top 5%. It is a really achievable thing. And over the next couple of uploads, I'm actually going to show you guys some tips and tricks to achieve some of these daily challenges with incredible ease. So I've uploaded some of the pro challenges before, and I've actually since then realized there's a much easier way to achieve all of these challenges. But I'm going to show you guys some of those in future uploads. But just now, this is just a quick tip. Do the daily challenges. Nitro leaderboard is extremely achievable. Don't be put off by it. Use your Nitro girls. Go for your daily and weekly challenges. Get them all done. And you will get yourself not only these lovely prizes that you have in the gold tier, but you will get yourself that champion card. And I know you want it, because I know I want it. If you did enjoy this video, guys, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new here. And be sure to stick around for the easy tips and tricks that you're going to get for the challenges that are going to be coming up over the next little while. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.